Hello, subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. So, sorry that there was no part last week and maybe the week before. I actually don't recall if I've only missed 1 week or if I missed 2 weeks. Either way, sorry about that. It was partly out of my control. But let's go ahead and get started. So, I've decided we're going to go and skip Kabalistan, as people typically refer to it. We do still have to do the Kabali Front mission. But this is just a go talk to somebody mission. So we'll do this real quick and then we'll do capture the flag and then that'll be it for this part. The reason I decided to skip Kabalistan is just because I don't really care for it outside of using it to grind for Iconian data probes if I need them, but I don't really need them if I'm being honest. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. So Kabali Prime is under attack. The Alliance is sending all available ships to help the Kabali save their homeworld. Except it doesn't involve space battles at all for this mission.
Are you familiar with the Kabali? Their homeworld is under attack by the Vaadwaur, and they've requested our aid. I informed the head of their military that you would render them support on the ground. The city has been under siege for months and cannot take much more. Please do what you can on Kabali Prime to stop the Vaadwaur from destroying the Kabali.
Okay, and give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Just wanted to check and make sure my microphone was still the selected audio input device. Let's just go ahead and transwarp to the Delta Quadrant. Might go back at some point as just a sort of a bonus part to record the Kabalistan stuff, but I don't care to do that right now. Okay, and beam down. There we go.
Hello, I'm Captain Harry Kim, Starfleet's military liaison to the Kabali. The Vaadwaur have been assaulting the Kabali for months. The Kabali are near a breakthrough. They're not trained. Not like the Vaadwaur. The Alliance is here to stop the Vaadwaur and help the Kabali reclaim. You and several others will be leading our forces. I'll be doing some investigations to help support the effort.
Okay, and let's go ahead and talk to the general. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna help you with that right now, maybe at a later date. And capture the flag. Team up with the RRW Lillicet and confront the Vaadwaur.
The Alliance needs your help. A group of Alliance ships are currently under attack by the Vaadwaur in the Orlita system. The Lillicet is making its way there to render assistance. I want you to back them up. We don't know what the Vaadwaur have there, and I want to give us the best possible chance of victory.
Okay,
Hello?
and just transfer over there. And begin capture the flag. And I finally decided to update the personal endeavors because on this character it was saying that I'd completed the easy and the hard one. When the reality is I haven't, because this is the first time I've logged into the game all day. Good idea. I do not recall who Sub-Commander Sahin is. I assume this is probably from one of the patrol missions that they stripped out of this entire story arc, so you no longer have to do those. I assume one of them involved going to some systems for Sub-Commander Sahin. But in this case, since they removed those, our character technically doesn't know who Sub-Commander Sahin is. But good idea. The Odin will rescue the trapped ships. Also, this trapped ship is showing that it's Gorn. Okay, one down. Gotta go and actually repair the ship though. Yes, whatever you say, Gorny. And send another torpedo his way. I'm not going to bother firing a torpedo at you because that's how quickly you're dying. Get the command battle cruiser up. And off we go to rescue the other ship, which I assume is going to be a Romulan ship. Because, you know, one of each and everything. Yes, I believe that is a Romulan ship. It just admittedly doesn't fit. Like, oh no, it's not. It's Noskin. Well, at least according to the UI there, presumably the devs would have it be accurate. And down he goes with a whole bunch of take items. Let's just go ahead and get them. And now we'll repair the ship.
A large Vadwar fleet just arrived. This is our chance to strike before they retreat.
Okay. We appear to be missing a ship. We have the command battle cruiser and the Talon battleship, but we appear to be missing the Gorn ship. It probably got stuck on an asteroid back there. I don't care to go back and try and get it unstuck by changing its path. If it manages to get unstuck and get over here, great. If it doesn't, oh well. We'll still have the Lassette. Nope, and the Lassette has been damaged. Yes, I kind of figured we lost contact with them, considering that they're sitting there venting warp plasma. Well, or they at least have a plasma fire or something coming out of the ship. We received a distress signal from the Lassette, Captain. It's Admiral, but okay. Let's go ahead and hail them.
I am Lieutenant Gaius Solana, Chief Intelligence Officer for the Lassette. I regret to inform you that the Vaudois now have sent the coordinates to your ship. Without your assistance, the Lisette and her crew will be lost.
I'll speak to my crew as if we need to have our crew say yes, we'll go over there and help them. We have a lock on Lieutenant Celan's location, sir. We can transport you and a small team over whenever you're ready. Just give the word. Oh, beam us over. Oh, it's somebody's bed. Oh, it is somebody's residential quarters. Okay. Well, Lieutenant.
The ship is swarming with Vaudois soldiers. Our security forces are attempting to engage them, but as of yet, we have not made significant gains. I am unable to contact other members of the senior staff, but I believe they are still alive. Very coincidental, really. Our current situation is remarkably similar to my invasion scenario 4591. When you are ready, we can go over our plan of attack.
Why are we in Commander Jiroc's quarters?
The Vaudois are jamming transporters and communications. My holodeck simulations determined the commander's quarters is one of the places where interference would be the weakest, allowing me to bring in outside help. The other areas, if you are curious, are the secondary control room, storage room 10 beneath engineering, and, well, I shall leave the final one a surprise.
I'm guessing I really don't want to know. What is your holodeck simulation?
Scenarios, plural. I have gone through several hundred holodeck simulations of various factions attempting to board the Lisette. As the designated intelligence officer, it is important I know what to do in every scenario. The Vaudois simulation is incomplete, but they are acting in accordance to several other scenarios. If you are wondering, I do have a scenario that deals with your crew boarding us. I would enjoy talking to you sometime about how to improve your vulnerabilities.
Wonderful. And we're going to close out of this dialogue because I want to select the other option, but for whatever reason it doesn't have it anymore. It doesn't have a back. Invasion scenario 4591.
Scenarios.
Oh, okay, it's the same. Okay. Let's just talk about how to retake the Lisette.
To retake several key areas of the ship. The security team here will capture the bridge. Meanwhile, your team should storm the med bay, which we are very close to. Dr. Cryptic should be there. After that, we must retake the armory to prevent the Vaudois from resupplying. In the majority of my scenarios, Lieutenant Terrell is there making a stand against the invaders.
I would think taking the armory would be one of the more important things compared to the medbay. I mean, medbay is pretty important, let's be honest, but if you want to try and prevent the enemy from rearming in the first, or resupplying in the first place, you should probably take the armory first. Or try to take both the armory and the medbay at the same time, I would think, but maybe they're on completely different decks and completely different sides of the ship, I don't know. And the only reason why we're selecting medbay first is because we're very close to it. But whatever, after that.
From there, we need to see whether the Vaudois perform like scenario 4591 or scenario 3291. Although perhaps they may surprise us and be more like 6895. My apologies. We do not have time for my idle speculation. Any questions?
What will you be doing?
I will remain here until we have recovered the majority of this deck. If your crew should be killed in action, I will need to remain free and contact another ship for aid. It's not my place to get my hands dirty with this, especially not after the incident in scenario 2792.
And I assume this just goes back to telling me about the holodeck simulation, so we're just not going to bother. Very well, I'll go to medbay and save Dr. Cryptic. Oh, I can apparently assist them. Interesting, I didn't realize this. Oh, that one's dead. That one is also dead.
You must stop
Oh, wrong way.
this massacre. Consider the balance.
You have thanks.
Such reckless slaughter.
Okay, Narelle.
Thank you for the rescue. The Vaadwaur have no respect for anything other than their own selfish goals. I'm sorry, but I cannot help you any further. I am just a civilian scientist, not a trained killer. Trained soldier like you. I'll wait here until everything has settled down, unless you believe there is something I can do.
Check to see if anyone here is alive, and then bring them to the medbay after my team secures it.
Yes, that is more than acceptable. I will not fight, but I can help restore the balance by helping others. I will attempt to stabilize anyone who needs help here, and then await word from you or the doctor that the medbay is safe.
Very good. Stay safe while we move toward the medbay. Oh, we got another injured crew member here. I assume this one is dead. Yeah, that one was dead. You're inside a wall, so you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Do your worst. You're amateurs compared to the tall Shiar. I will not sit quiet and let you take this ship.
I assume that's the doctor.
To work.
Yes, it is. The doctor who runs around wearing their TNG era uniform, apparently. Well, they are on the older side, I guess.
Glad to see you, but if you came here instead of the bridge, it means you're following a plan made by Gaius and his scenarios. The equipment here is still operational. I'll begin treating the wounded. There's a console nearby you can use to contact the security team heading to the bridge.
Well, considering she seems to know about the scenarios, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that she knows about the security team, but we'll ask anyway. How do you know about the security team?
I've watched enough of Gaius and his scenarios to know that he would never count on a single team's success. He'd send someone else to the bridge. And I also know he's made a few modifications to almost every console on the ship, including that one. Nothing happens in my med bay without my knowledge.
Of course, that's good to know. Understood. I'll use the console to contact the security team. Which console? Oh, this one. Okay, Hail Republic security team.
Good timing. We're about to storm the bridge. We'll keep the channel open during the assault. I'll contact you again after we have control.
Understood. Good luck. They're gonna fail. I'm calling it now.
What makes you think you will succeed where others have failed? You should have taken Gaul's offer.
I imagine we both aware of fake cures. I've run simulations where the security team failed. Unlike this, we should continue with the plan. We have this area secure and you will be only mobile units that wait. If you can recover Ju and her team in the armory, we will have another opportunity to retake the ship.
I'll head to the armory and find Lieutenant Terrell. Okay, we have to go to a different deck. And triple lift to the armory. Okay, they're making their last stand. Somehow the Vodwar don't see somebody sneaking around the side, like even out of the corner of their eyes.
Thanks for the help. We should talk strategy.
Oh, you don't sound exactly nice. And blinding green glow over there.
Fine. I'll take down every last one of you, I swear. Nobody makes me look like a fool. I guess I'll let you deal with it. I can't be in two places at once. We have problems in the brig and in engineering.
Tell me what the situation is.
Zionel and his team are pinned down in engineering, and Commander Giraffe and Sub-Commander Merrill are in the brig. I'm going to head engineering. If the Vodwar get control of the Singularity, we're done. Think you can secure the brig?
I'll secure the brig and free Commander Drock. Okay, and through this door and through this one, while my team is very slow to move, despite the fact that I'm just running at a normal pace. Your AI companions seem a little bit... okay, I tried to roll, but the game decided never mind. Like, it started the roll and then said, no, we're not going to let you do that. Ah, you're alive. Let's help you. Medbay is secure, so you can go and get help. And another turbo lift. This time to the brig. You're alive as well. Go ahead and hop on that turbo lift and then run down the hallway. And then hop on another turbo lift. Oh, hello. I don't think there's anybody else there on the ground. Okay, let's get rid of this damn anchor drone.
Disable the security grid and we can get out of here.
Okay. Oh, over here. Thank you for pointing it out, because I've never been on a Romulan ship before. Or at least not this one.
Thank you. What's the situation?
You gonna stand there or you gonna walk? You're just gonna stand there, okay.
You're a welcome sight. I was on the bridge. We were attacked by just one Vodwar. But he was different, stronger, unstoppable. He wiped out our security team, but he knocked Far and me out. Put us here for questioning. What's happening? Do we have control of the bridge?
We have the medbay and the armory. Lieutenant Terrell is in engineering, but the bridge is still contested.
Is Zino there? If he and you can hold engineering while we take the bridge, we can take control of the ship and then clean up the Vodwar from there. I'll still need some time to recover. You and Sub-Commander Merrill should head to the bridge. I'll stay here, monitor the situation. Be on your guard. The Vodwar that took that bridge shrugged off our attacks like they were nothing. He won't go down easily.
Is it wise for you to remain here alone?
I've dealt with those, just not particularly noble. I've just slowed down. Secure the bridge, but watch out for that Vodwar. He's like a force of nature.
Very well, we'll take the bridge. Okay, so Commander Morel, let's go ahead and secure the bridge. And we use the same turbo lift. Yes, you go. You go, Salon. Okay, come on, everybody on. Okay, and they all appear to be gone. Also, pretty sure you're not the person who was there. Pretty sure it was somebody else. Completely different model.
He's gone. Strange.
Is he really gone? Or did he just walk out of the room to go somewhere else and we missed him? Well, let's disable the automatic weapon system. Apparently this is the animated series, I guess.
We have control of the ship's life support, navigation, and weapon systems again. According to the logs, the Oddvar is attempting to open fire on the ship. I'll handle things over here. Could you use that console to contact Lieutenant Terrell? Tell her to scramble her security teams and find that Oddvar.
Oh, okay. You said disable automated weapon system, so I kind of figured it was the disco ball on the top of the bridge thing from the animated series that goes pew pew and is supposed to deal with intruders on the bridge. But clearly not, apparently. It was the actual ship's weapon systems. I don't know why it referred to it then as the automated weapon system. But whatever. I'll let her know the situation. Okay, Lieutenant Terrell. Oh, well, he's in engineering.
Give me what I want. I've survived worse than you. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Was this all a trick to lure us away from engineering? What are they trying to do? He couldn't. I fear the worst. If the Vodvar is in engineering, he could turn off the shielding protecting the singularity core. Without containment, the singularity will implode.
Stay here and keep the bridge secure. I'll go to engineering and stop the Vodwar. Okay, come on, crew. We gotta go quickly. Also means I'm not gonna wait for you guys to get on the damn turbo lift.
This way. Owl and I have a plan.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm checking to make sure people are either dead or can be woken up. Ooh. What's your plan and why were you in the transporter room?
Very predictable. If the Vardwar can't use the Lisette to attack other ships, they will make a statement by destroying us with our own singularity. I've analyzed the data from other teams fighting the Vardwar. It's pointless for you to try to fight them. Your weapons are inadequate for the task. However, Narrow has come up with an interesting theory that may work.
What is the theory?
The vents in the singularity core carry a modified version of plasma. I'm not cleared to give you all of the details, but the Lisette is testing several advances that have not been provided to other ships in the fleet at this time. Narrow believes direct exposure to this modified plasma may create a vulnerability in the body. I believe this plan has a low chance of success, but it is the best option we have. If you can lure the Vardwar beneath the vents, Narrow and I will overload them, causing the plasma to cover the Vardwar and weaken him. You'll have one more problem to deal with before that, however.
What problem?
The Vardwar has erected a shield around the singularity core. Very smart, I must say. No one will be able to affect him when he is inside. You must trick him into dropping that shield. I suggest playing towards the Vardwar's pride. That is usually the surest way to convince someone to make a suboptimal move. Once that is done, lure the Vardwar beneath one of the vents. We'll activate the plasma. Then you can probably knock out our friend. Are you ready?
Can we just transport the Vodwar out into space?
also carry devices that prevent them from being rapidly transported. If I find a way around the transporter block, I'll do as you ask.
Really? Okay. I didn't realize Starfleet gave people random transporter blockers to wear. Although I guess it makes sense if you're going to be beaming onto somebody else's ship as part of an assault team. You know, it's just to make sure the defenders don't just beam you all back out into space. But understand, I'll confront the Vaadwaur and stop him from destroying the ship. Okay, turn back around, and now we can go through this door. Ooh, hello.
Your ship is doomed.
What were you saying? Oh, Lieutenant Terrell, get up. Get up and get to medbay. Your help isn't required. Okay, Overseer Relin.
You made it. Shame. We had hoped you would be neutralized by now. You show an unusual resilience. Perhaps that's why Gaul made his generous offer. You're too late to stop what is happening. The Singularity Core's overload has already begun. You will all be destroyed by your greatest weapon. It's almost poetic, really.
Okay, one thing I have to say though real quick. Neramoya, I understand you're not a Vulcan, but you need a Vulcan neck pinch this dude, because somehow you managed to get yourself on the other side of his shield. Where's your pride as a Vaadwaur? You have to use the Singularity to kill me.
My pride as a Vaadwaur. That's good. Very good. This is simply the most efficient way. You could kill you all one at a time. I have better things to do.
But I'll survive. I can transfer myself out of here at any moment. We all can. Your jammers are down.
Interesting. Will you abandon our set? Will you stay until the last glorious second to try and save it? Regardless, you've survived too many of your previous encounters for me to leave anything to chance. I will enjoy seeing the last bit of life leave your eyes.
Well, the Lisette isn't actually that important, it's just a ship. If anything, the crew is more important, and, well, assuming we have a decent number of transporter bays, we could probably fairly easily transport the vast majority of the crew of the Lisette over to the Odin, and then just warp out of here. Sure, the Romulan Republic will be down a ship for quite a while, and it's supposedly a good ship since it's apparently testing some experimental plasma tech. But nonetheless, it's just a ship. It can be replaced relatively easily. But you'll have to learn to live with disappointment. Okay, apparently they dropped the plasma stuff on every single one of these, not just... Oh, I would have expected it to only last for so long, then you have to run them through it again. Oh, yes, you do. Okay. Almost down, guys. There we go. What's he doing? He's standing there.
It'll take more than that to kill me. I will not be stopped.
Just punch him. Something powerful enough to knock him back. What about a grenade? And he did.
What was that thing?
I don't know, but we need a better way to fight it.
I'll get to work.
Okay, Jirok, it's good to see you standing on your own 2 feet without needing to hold your sides anymore.
Thank you for all your help. Without you, we would have lost the ascent. It's unfortunate we couldn't capture the bottom alive for question. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. What made him so powerful?
I don't know, but we need to find out.
Nero did manage to get a few samples. He's compiling a report on it. We're successful with the plasma. We need to adapt. We can't count on throwing every Vagar like him into a single area. We will handle the repairs. You should return to your ship.
I will. Good luck with your repairs.
Commander Jirok, I have some preliminary data. The Vaadwaur gave off that modulated carrier every time he was attacked by an energy weapon. In effect, he reflected the energy output as infrared radiation. Owl and I are not yet clear on whether this is a product of biology or technology, but he did show strange isoformy neurotransmitter activity. Regardless, this will give us a starting point to find vulnerabilities. I'll send on more findings as we complete them. We should be able to adapt our weapons to be more effective in the future.
Next time, we'll be prepared. No, not ready to beam over just yet.
Thanks for the help, Vaadwaur, but we won't need it again. And next time, we'll be ready. I'm going to drill my security teams until they can deal with anything. The war between the Klingons and Starfleet ended and people got lazy. Time to get back in shape.
Did you make that experimental concussion grenade? We could use more of them.
Nice, isn't it? Honestly, there was an even chance that it would cause a massive explosion, crack the singularity core, and kill us all. I figured we'd be dead if we didn't try, so why not give it a shot? Good thing it worked, huh?
Goodbye. Okay. Subcommander Morale.
We will not forget what you did for us. Lieutenant Ceylon will work with Merrill to learn more about this Vaadwaur. If there are more out there like him, we're going to need more than luck to fight them. We need to know more. Why was this Vaadwaur practically invincible? He wasn't like any of the others we faced up in the Kabali orbit array. I hope we can help find an answer. It's the least we can do.
Let me know the results of your analysis. And Subcommander Zeinel.
Haven't taken a hit like that since Obasek and I were fighting at Tal Shiar. Gonna be sore in the morning. But the singularity is stabilized. That Vaadwaur tried to bug us out of the containment system, but he wasn't as smart as we thought he was. Thanks for your help. Next time we're in a firefight, I'll do more than just lay on the ground unconscious.
Looking forward to it, Subcommander. Okay, now I'm ready to beam over. I think that's everybody in here. Yep, looks like it. Oh, game's telling me I have some more things I can talk to you about, so let's do that, I guess.
Thanks for the help, Vaadwaur.
Good to know. There you go. Now I've officially talked to you. Well, let's go ahead and return to our ship. Captain, we can transport you back to the Odin as soon as you finish your tasks there. Well, we just finished talking to everybody, so beam us over. And one of our people was invisible.
A super Vaadwaur. This is the first time I'm hearing of it. You've done the Alliance quite a service today. Losing the set would have been a major blow to us. Vaadwaur know that. They're resorting to boarding parties. We'll get the best scientists in the Alliance to analyze your combat data. With any luck, we can discover a way to hurt the Vaadwaur the same way Picard discovered how to fight the war.
Okay, and career-specific very rare kit reward. Choose one of the following. If I'm not able to really make a choice, why even bother having a choose one of the following? Oh well, whatever. Collect reward. And that's going to be it for this part. I'll see you all in the next one. We'll be doing the Dragon's Descent. But that won't be for a couple of weeks because this video will go up March 11th. And I'm out of town that entire week. So I will not be able to record that week, which means there will be no videos on the week of March 18th. I won't be able to record again until basically March 25th. Which means there won't be any new videos after this video or this week's videos until the start of April. So yes, sorry about that. I'm going to be out of town for basically 2 weeks, even though I had originally only hoped for 1 week. That was the plan, but some things came up and now it's going to be almost 2 whole weeks. But oh well, I can't do anything about that. Like I said, I will see you all next time. Quick reminder, the channel is not part of the YouTube Partner Program. And so if you enjoy the content of the channel, the easiest and best way to help support the channel is to go and become a patron, which you can find a link to down in the description if you wish to become one. If you do, you get early access to all of my videos. I typically will post the videos Saturday or Sunday. Or that's typically when I'll upload them and make the Patreon posts. The early access Patreon posts, rather. So you'd be able to basically watch them over the weekend prior to when they would go public for everybody else. But yeah, so that'll be it. Like I said, I'll see you all next time, but until then, a goodbye and farewell.